we got a lot of rain now. A lot of rain. We had a frost this morning, snow yesterday morning. It's gonna be here a bit. I think we're in talks with the concrete guy. I think we're gonna wind up with a whole new pad. And I got just the perfect spot for the concrete slabs that are coming out of there. If you know, you know. Try back there. He moves just like his dad. Another thing to dispel's the right word, but another thing to clear up. Maybe that person was talking about MJ, and this crossed my mind last night. I didn't just think of it. Maybe that person was thinking it was wrong to make MJ a steer. But we know beyond a shadow of a doubt, MJ is pretty stinking ornery because of his mom. Because his dad, Maximus, we can hand feed, I can pet, I can scratch under his chin. And he loves every minute of it. MJ, on the other hand, constantly wants to smack you just like his mom does. He was also pretty small. He's not barrel-chested at all. That's why we chose to do that on our farm. See what I did there? What's up, Franklin? What's up, Franklin? What's up, buddy? What's up? I'm gonna dispel another myth here in a minute too. So these guys right here, Frank and Taters, he's a red Charolais, which is a Hereford bull crossed with a white Charolais. He's a Highland Angus. Neither one of them have horns, obviously. He shouldn't have horns. He could have had them, but he picked up too much of the Angus gene. So really, Taters, dude, seriously, man? Just chew over the bowl at least. I feel like I'm inside with the boys eating cereal in the morning. Another rumor. Now, I'm not saying that this doesn't affect some cattle. It's just like being a human, a person, and you're either a hugger or you're not, okay? Cattle either like being touched or they don't. I do believe with halter training and treats and things like that, you can make them more affectionate. But some will just never do anything other than what they want to do. That's how it is. So when Frank here was born, he was our first calf on the farm after Patrick. We knew Patrick was going to be a steer. We talked to Lone Rock Ranch, where we get our Longhorns from. They advised making him a steer due to lack of color and a couple other things. So that's what we did. We thought about making Frank a bull, but when we realized that his dad was not Fred, our Highland bull, he was the neighbor's Angus, we just chose to make him a steer and grow him out and give him a good, healthy life. And that's what we did. But I have pet Frank's head, which is a big no-no if you ask most ranchers, you know, ranchers and farmers, the professional, the experts. Don't touch their heads. It makes them thrash and bash and mean and da-da-da. When's it take effect? When do they come at you? Well, sure, he's eating. Oh my goodness, Dave, Bob, Bill, and Rick Karen. Some people, Franklin, you are such a good boy. My goodness. God blessed us with a beautiful, healthy steer right here, man. Gonna feed our family for a long time. I mean, he's not huge, okay? He's 8 months younger. Taters is 8 months younger than Frank. And right now, I'd say we're sitting somewhere around 800. And probably, I say we're the high side of 6 with Taters here. But Taters has the potential, if he keeps some of that food in his mouth, to hit about 1,200, 1,300 pounds, maybe even more. So we'll see. It's pretty broke up. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Just a thin layer of ice on it. Tell him, Badonk. I wish the lady that got me this, I wish she would say if she was still here or not. She may just not be in the premieres. I'll be honest, I can't read all the comments. Haven't been able to for a couple years. Love it. I can't wait till we have chickens. Well, we have chickens, but I can't wait until we have a rooster. Starts crowing too, man. I miss that sound. Miss it. But soon enough. Let's see, the Bantams are like a month old, and they can crow as early as about 2 months. And sometimes that's not actually indicating rooster. Some hens will crow for a little bit when they first trying to learn how to make noise. So we'll see. But anyway, what I was going to say was, one of y'all bought me this shovel like real early on. This thing's got to be 4 years old. I mean, you bought it when I was at my dad and mom's the first time. Mr. C's, which we now know as Charlie. Mud shovel, and it's basically for breaking up ice. And then you can scoop the ice out without scooping out the water. It's pretty cool. There's like $90 too, man. Somebody just sent this to the house one day. Really appreciate it. I saw you in here. I don't know why I'm putting that back there because we keep it over here. I saw her in here like 6 months ago and she said, I bought that shovel. But your name isn't like something like Julie or something, you know. It's like, I don't know. Cowboys' butts drive me nuts. Like, I don't know your real name. I don't know. Cowgirls' butts could drive you nuts. I have no idea. I'm not sure, Tipsy. I don't know. Why is everyone so quiet? It's so weird. Blue. Blue, you okay, buddy? Getting a scratch on. Not that myself or anybody out there in creator land, which creator, I don't really like that term, but because I'm not creating anything, I'm filming live, okay? I'm not leaving gates open on purpose, not letting pipes freeze on purpose. Definitely, I don't know that anybody's letting pipes freeze on purpose. What I try to do when I title my thumbnails and videos is capture what I was feeling when I was on the farm. So yesterday's video, for example, we called all the cows up to the top of the hill to feed them in a dry spot. And about 10 minutes went by, and I always do a head count, but I never actually check for one animal in particular because his mom is such a good mom. But yesterday, after being at the top of the hill for about 10 minutes, Ray and I both kind of simultaneously noticed Blue was missing. And about had a panic attack, not gonna lie. That's why yesterday's video, and I'm not justifying, I'm not explaining, I'm not even calling you out, I'm not saying nothing. I title my videos so that you guys can capture the emotions of the day, because we post every single day. Actually, I post twice a day, the Clips channel and then Doss Farms or Doss Outdoors. You get to see me twice a day, you know what I'm saying? That's why we title our videos that way. I've done it for I don't know how long. I've started doing that 4 years ago. I'm not going to say the creator that told me to do it, but he's pretty stinking popular still to this day and loved by all, he and his wife and daughter. And yeah, actually there's 2 people that told me to do it that way many years ago. So that's why we do it. I like it. It's more of a real feeling titling our videos that way than just like, you know, you won't believe what happened today, which sometimes you won't believe what happened today, okay? If I came out here tomorrow, where's MJ? If I came out here tomorrow and MJ didn't like try and kill me, I'm pretty sure I'd title that, You Won't Believe What Happened Today. What do you say, ladies? Where you going? Allie. Really got to get Miss Bell out of here so Ray can come in here and work her magic with these calves. You know what's crazy? So she'll be a year old April 5th. She'll be a year old, was it July? She'll be a year old in September. Aww. Time out. I caught him snuggling. Continue. No, moment's over. PDA. That's all you get with little donk. PDA, half a second. Or PDDA, public display of donkey affection. That sounds demonetizing. But anyway, yeah. Morning, Miss Fiona. What I was saying was the calves and how big they're getting. Here's a video of Finn when he got to the farm. We got him in February. He was born in April. So he was 11 months old at the time of this little video you're gonna see.
He about kissed me.
Now he's almost 3. He'll be 3 in April. I just think it's crazy that we purchased Longhorns we thought were babies. And now we have Longhorns younger than Finn was when he got here, because of course we have calves, and we have Longhorns that are the age, or almost the age. I mean, literally, Honey right here is the age that Finn and CJ were when we got them. And Sonny and Bunny, for that matter. Also, this pass-through right here, that was planned. I can reach it, but for like Ray and anybody else, Case even, having this pass-through or being able to reach over allows you to come in here in this corral and nobody can, you know, as long as you're minding your business, nobody can stab you. But that was planned. I can't believe you let me this close. Yeah. Because there's a big, excuse you, because there's a big green panel between us. We can pet your mom, buddy. Come on now. Come on. You know what's funny is though, Frank was the same way. I think June actually teaches her calves to be a little bit standoffish until they're bigger and safer. But he is so good looking. Oh man, we got one. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. You are. No one's ever seen you this close. That's why I want to get Miss Ray in here, because I think you got it in you. Yeah, you got it in you to be a lover. I think so. Do you think so? I think you do. Franklin. Excuse me. That was mean. Hey, stay away from the fence. So, the actual ranchers and farmers are going to know exactly what's going on here. See that top wire? Right there. See how it's a little bent? Guess what old buddy's starting to do? So I've always been told that Angus are very prone to sticking their heads through fences and barbed wire and things like that. Now, a lot of cattle are, but they say that like any type of cattle can be prone to it. They all have personalities. They all do their own thing. But it's like saying, you know, Brahmas are a little bit more, you know. Angus, from what I've been told, are a little more exploratory for zero reasons. Like they just, I want to see if I'll fit through that gate. I want to see if I'll fit around that tree. I want to see if I can fit in that hole. The older Frank gets, the more we've noticed that. It's just been in the last couple weeks, and I really want him to make it to January of 26, but his birthday, he will be 2 years old in May. He is for food. You've known that since day one, so don't come at me about that now. If you tell me you don't eat Frank, I'm going to reply with a steak emoji like I have for 2 years. See there? Just seeing what I can fit through. Just getting a little curious. Am I bored? Nope. Got 8 acres and I only got to share with a boy named Taters. So if I'm pressing and messing with stuff, it's just because I want to. Wait. You can see the white. See that? Oh, camera's blurry because of the sun. There we go. She's got it all across her belly, just like right there in her hips and her hocks, elbows, whatever you want to call them. Sure does. One thing he is not is interested in them girls, being a steer. But doesn't mean he won't let them lick on his face a little. All the new cattle feed that Frank and Taters are on, we call it We call it cattle crack because they just inhale it, literally. So sometimes I think Frank will get that on his face and he'll walk over to the other cows and he don't know it's there. They start licking his face. It's pretty funny.